To be fair, it was Dom's face blocked my view, so I can't even. But I saw it go backwards, so it looked pretty egregious. But again, it wasn't called. So
And then Nashville has a league high 5 penalties awarded this season. Uh, Tough way to go out there with one there in the 90th minute. Just I guess thoughts on that late decision.
yeah, again, I think that's where inexperience runs into the experience, and you're going to lose every time in that moment, right? I think Mukhtar was saw the angle that Nelson was coming at, put his body in the way, and just flopped. And again, these are learning moments. Unfortunately, we're taking points to learn these moments. But that again, when the opponents are in the penalty box, it's their penalty box. It's not ours, right? And so everything you do has to be. You have to walk. You have to tiptoe around with ballerina shoes. You know. So he played it. He's Mukhtar's seen that a million times, right? And now hopefully from this experience, Nelson understands the importance of being tuned in when the ball goes over. When they're in the box, just being alert, right? And again, like I just told the guys, the game of football is decided by moments, and you never know which moment that is. And you're playing for 5,400 moments a game, and your brain is bleeding for 90 minutes, and you don't know which one is going to either help you win the game or help you lose the game, right? So there's I thought it was a good performance. I think again, Dom off by inches, right? That's what we're dealing with, right? And going through as a group, right? Is these little nuanced uh, moments of the game that are deciding it, and we gotta learn from those moments and push on.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Dom there. It seemed like between Dom and Berea there at the end, a couple really bright moments offensively. How nice is that to see? I guess with the goal scoring struggles you guys have had, a couple guys really getting in good spots.
Yeah, no, I think Dom was good tonight, and I think Jesus again just getting on the end of that was really good. And again when you're playing away from home, there's a different energy in the stadiums. Those chances don't come frequently, but I think they did a pretty good job of finding dangerous moments. And again, I think I look back to the first half where I think Ojeda had one and Dom had one, and again, those moments you got to take advantage of. These games are decided on razor thin margins, and unfortunately tonight we were on the wrong side of that.
And then lastly for me, kind of a unique situation playing an Eastern Conference team this week and then Toronto at home next week. What's it like just playing against these teams that you don't see very often? Just getting a little bit of new, I guess, just new experiences for these guys.
Yeah, again, I think even this week we really focused on ourselves and what we wanted to do, and obviously we did a scout on Nashville, but yeah, they provide different challenges. You don't know the players as well as you do on the West Coast, so that's a little different. And then again, playing them away from home is a little different as well. But I think overall, the guys really, they we did enough to get a result tonight, and again, just disappointed that that moment at the end cost us the 3 points or the point.
Appreciate it, Pablo.
Yep.
Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, building off of that a little bit, Coach, I just wanted to ask, but it felt like Brian and Justin put in a pretty brave performance, a heroic performance, even sometimes. And Brian in particular has had a few moments for several games now where he's just been playing really well. Just what's working so well for Vera?
That's a good question. I think continuity in the back line has proven to be important for our group. And I think those guys have played now quite a few games together, and they're again, I think building the chemistry that they had last year. I'd even throw Rafa in that mix. Rafa's come up trumps in every single game we've played, kept us in the first half, made a couple of big saves, second half as well. So I think the three of them are critical to our our balance across the back line. And again, I think this is what I said to the guys is the amount of plays that each one of those players made, right? They made plays. And plays exist beyond the tactics. right? So the tactics get you in a position, and then you got to make plays. And those three made some really big plays tonight.
Anybody else for Pablo? Go ahead.
I was just gonna follow up on that, Coach, with particularly those guys. But when you put in a defensive performance like tonight, does it give you something, maybe something a little bit more to build on? Not only having that performance, but being able to get that kind of defensive performance on the road in particular.
No, it definitely does. And again, I think, starting with last week against LA, I thought it was a fantastic defensive performance. The guys have trained so well during the week. And then again to lose the game on a moment that could have been easily dealt with, and again, I think it was a bit soft, but again, just the understanding that when our opponents are in and around our box, it is not our box, it's theirs. And so just to get that, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's so nuanced because now we're talking about footwork. We're talking about keeping your hands down. We're talking about just forcing them out of the box so then we can get real pressure on it. And it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But I think the last 2 weeks we've as a group played really well defensively, and we just got to build on that for next week.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Alex. Tough ending to that one. What was it like just kind of going through those having that penalty called so late in the game?
Yeah, as you said, it's a tough loss. Was, I think, a great game from our side. I think minimum we deserve the point. Honestly, I have a fast look. When they play on the big screen on the stadium, I think it's a soft foul. To be honest, I mean, you can call it, you cannot. It's also at the time of the game that probably going to decide what's going on. So I think it was a little bit soft. I think this decision and the decision with the yellow red card in the beginning of the game, that was two decisions that they went both for the other team. So makes our job a little bit more difficult. But I think we can't use these two decisions as an excuse, because we need to win the game, even if the decisions are not on our side.
Yeah, speaking of those decisions, there was the offside call as well on Jesus's goal.
Mm-hmm.
How as a team, how do you keep composure and mentality when it feels like things are going against you?
Yeah, I mean that's when the big players show up, when the experience has to show up, and you fix everything. You fix your DNA from Monday to Friday. You don't wait the game to do that. So I think, yeah, we need to just put our head down and work harder, because for sure we're not where we want and where we deserve to be.
Awesome. And then your thoughts just on playing in Nashville. It's not a team you play very often. What was it like being there just with that crowd and that team?
Honestly, I don't care, man. Wherever we play, we just get the 3 points and go home. We didn't do that, so it's just, you're sad, you're pissed off about the result. I mean, I respect everyone. Hopefully they're gonna have a great season, but it's just everything about ourselves.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Sean?
Yeah, I just got one follow-up, Alex. You talked about it a little bit, but it does feel like defensively you guys are playing really well for now back-to-back games, kind of really gelling as a unit. You, Vera, and Glad in particular. Just what's working so well with this group that it feels like you're all kind of going all out for the team in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean, we play well as a team. It's not, everybody's defending, especially the way we play. We need 11 guys to defend, 11 guys to attack. I think it helps a little bit that we know each other from last year. I know the moves that maybe Vera did, or he knows mine, or the same with Jay. But it's not only 11 guys. every Saturday gonna play is the whole team, the whole squad that, you know, we need to be there. We need to do this. We need to do that every Saturday, every game. And yeah, maybe we play well, but you know, we're coming back with 0 points, so something is wrong.